As you can tell, I'm in the back of my buggy for a change, uh, as my colleague who is my cameraman is driving at the moment. But I thought I should pop you guys a very quick message, especially because we're just driving out of Beaufort West. I'm making my way to Cape Town. Before I even continue waffling on, let me just double check that you guys can even hear me. I know there's not really many of us on the stream, which, believe me, is a very good thing. I actually am rather chuffed at that because it means people are spending time with their families, which is exactly what I would want people to do on a day like this. It is a really special day, especially for those of us who are, or I should say, those of you rather, who are within the Christian community. And, today is, excuse me, as I make myself comfortable, just realizing I've never really sat in the back of my buggy. uh, but yeah, guys, for those of you who are in the Christian community, today's a really special day for you. And, I really want to express my heartfelt and share my warmth, if you will. Very bumpy ride, guys. Excuse that. Merry Christmas to you guys is where I was going. Took a while to get that out. And as I said at the beginning of this, I really hope you guys are with family. Um, I've always understood this holiday, to be, yes, about the significance and really the importance in the Christian community of the birth of your Lord and Savior. Sorry, guys, I know it's a really bumpy ride. Bear with me. But beyond that, it's also a day that allows you to come together, bring family, friends, and to celebrate this day and to bring a little bit of festive cheer. And in the context of a year like 2020 and what these politicians have done to us, a very necessary festive cheer this year. So I just wanted to share that message with you because it's going to become ever increasingly very important for families in this country to defend your ability to pursue your happiness. It's going to become incredibly important as we reflect on this year and as you guys spend this time with your families. Um, Actually, bear with me, guys. I just need to flip the screen here. Let's see if it works. Um, okay, it didn't work. All right, that's fine. Sorry about that intermission. But where I was going with this is there is a serious need for the faith, flag, family, and freedom type South African to defend two things primarily at an intellectual level. Number one, I shouldn't really say intellectual, but at an innate South African level. Number one, your freedom. It is high time we stand together and defend our freedoms, because your freedom isn't just the freedom to be able to, like the freedoms that are codified in your constitution, in the constitution, etc. No, those are not the only freedoms I'm talking about here. The freedom, for instance, to pursue your happiness is the one that I'm trying to get at, in a weird and philosophical. If there's one thing the politicians and they're continuing to do through their excessive use of force and violence against people, through their repressive use of lockdown, for example, the thing that they're really trying to achieve is to crush that human spirit, if you will, that South African spirit, the ability of the ordinary citizen, the average citizen, to pursue their happiness. That is the one thing they're really trying to crush. And you see it when they do asinine things, for example, even over this festive period. They would rather people were much unhappy, or let me rephrase that. They would rather people were unhappy so long as they can then exploit that for their own personal and political ends. So I'd really encourage you guys to, as a small act of defiance, and I know it sounds weird to say that, right? Celebrating Christmas is an act of defiance, but really it is. Your ability to meet as a family, your ability to share a meal in a time where politicians have impoverished so many South Africans, your ability to get together with loved ones, including, Ukoko or Umkulu, the elderly in our families, that has now become an act of defiance. And I'm grateful, therefore, that something like Christmas for the Christian community, who make up 90+ percent of the South African population, I'm grateful that something like Christmas can help you and facilitate those very things of people meeting, families getting together, expressing love. And if you're unable to meet your family members this year, hey man, pick up that phone and call them and say, hey, you know what? I love you. I may not have seen you. It may be a few years maybe that you've seen a relative, but call, connect, and reach out to family. Strengthen those bonds. Because I can tell you now, as we head forward into this year, excuse me, as we conclude this year and head into a new year, it is these institutions, the family, and the values that I talk about of faith, flag, family, and freedom, which will come under attack by a political elite who have firmly placed themselves to be opposed to even our very happiness as citizens. Why? Because the unhappier we are, the angrier we are, the easier it is for them to divide and to organize us into various camps, whether those camps are based on race or anything like that. So for me, seeing my Christian friends and family celebrate this time by actually gathering, sharing love, sharing, breaking bread, um, and spending time together, I genuinely see it as an act of defiance and one which is very necessary, where politicians get to learn the hard lesson that actually no, we will not be frightened by them to um, to create space amongst us, to not see each other, and that actually we can take responsibility as citizens to stay safe, whether it's against COVID-19 or anything else. That informing us is more than enough, and then we take decisions for our own lives and our own families. So, that being said, shout out to you guys for watching. This was always going to be a short message because I want you to stuff your face, man. I don't know what you guys had for lunch. Damn, I'm sure those plates are looking very good. Um, Feel free to go onto my Facebook page and under the video that I did there for Christmas, share what your Christmas plate must have looked like. Hey, man, I know you guys probably went all out. Um, that's if you weren't too heavily affected, unfortunately, by the crippling effects of the lockdown on the economy. But share your happiness, share your joy. Let me know what today has meant for you. Please drop a comment in that regard. Did you meet your family? Did you do something really cool? Maybe you just had a braai, or I don't know if is turkey a thing in South Africa? I know it's very American, but I don't know if it's a thing also here. Maybe share that with me. Let me know how your Christmas went. I genuinely am someone who means it when I say, South Africans are a God-fearing, law-abiding, and family-orientated society, and it is those values, therefore, of faith, flag, family, and freedom, which I'm looking to push out quite aggressively. So shout out to you guys, especially to the Christian community. Merry Christmas to all of you. To all the rest of us, happy holidays. And yeah, guys, let those bonds be stronger of family at a time like this, even when there are those who try and break it up. I am just keeping an eye on some of the comments. I'll just, because I'm at the 8-minute mark, maybe let me end this video at 10 minutes so I can get a chance to see some of these comments. Quite a few of them. Wow, even some German folks here. Tinus von Van Fun. Trotzberg. Trotzberg. Uh, hey man, you hit me with some of that German. I don't read German, homie. So, COVID COVID 21 solution says freedom is never given willingly by the oppressor, but must be demanded by the oppressed. I fully agree, homie. I fully agree. And that's part of the Big Daddy Liberty mission, I think, for next year. You guys can look forward to some really fantastic things next year from this channel, where, as I said before, and I'll say it again, the mission of this channel is to spread the ideas of liberty, the idea that South Africa needs to become a free, prosperous, property earning, and non racial society. There are concrete, hard ideas that I broadly place under the banner of liberty, excuse me, that I'll be advocating for in that regard, heading into informal settlements, heading into townships, heading into suburbia to push these ideas into the community. Then there are my values, which are just as important to me, of faith, flag, family, and freedom. These, I argue, are the glue that bring us together. So I'll be pushing those very aggressively next year as this channel will grow. And it'll become a channel which unites South Africans behind these ideas and frightens the politicians. So you can definitely look forward to that. And maybe let me say that's my Christmas gift to you, the dear viewer. Um, MC Swart, I see you. Merry Christmas and lots of love to you too, my brother or sister. Hendo, hey Hendo, Merry Christmas, guys. I see you. I see you. I see you. As I am looking to wrap up the stream, dear Singh, hey man, Merry Christmas, brother, and please to you too. Stay safe, and I hope you had a wonderful lunch. I don't know if you're going to do a Christmas lunch or a Christmas dinner. Either way, I hope you enjoy, brother, and you reflect on the importance of the day. Antoinette, thank you very much. I see you, and Merry Christmas to you. Chris Sonopool, I see you too. Clive Jacks, I see you. And as I look to end this video, let me see if there's anybody else who I missed. Tabang Letwalo. Ah, there we go. You are not white, says Tabang. Wow, Tabang, that is a fantastic observation you've made. Who hurt you, Tabang? Merry Christmas to you, Grinchy. Fiona van Niekerk, Merry Christmas. Emil Abrahams, Merry Christmas to you, sister. I see you. Um, and Tina's Merry Christmas to you. Guys, let me end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. And really, please, guys, get back to the family. If you're having a braai or having some sort of lunch or dinner, Merry Christmas, guys, and please enjoy it. And remember, as I see Walter Kolu joining, for you to someone an hour. Remember, guys, as I always end the video, never trust a commie.